Welcome everyone to episode 4 of Frieren. If you're wondering where episodes 2 and 3 are, that's because they got copyright blocked and they wanted me to basically remove the entire video or else I couldn't have it up. It's a little silly and I understand why that they'd want me to do that, but hey, I gotta play by the rules I guess in this situation. Don't worry, I'll try to make sure this video doesn't get blocked by maybe switching up a few editing things and we'll see what happens. Shameless quick plug, if you guys ever want to see me live stream, you can go over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/fadeless129. So that way whenever I go live we can talk in real time and we can talk about video games, anime, and whatever. It's always a great time. Shameless plug out of the way, now let's get on to the video.
Is this the only grimoire the village has?
Yes.
It shall do. We'll restore your coast to its former glory.
So how does Frieren make money then to like supply herself? I know that her whole thing is she accepts payments in magical items such as like grimoires, spells, and whatnot. But like, what does she do about money? You kind of need that to live. I don't think this world really exchanges in magical spells that well for currency.
Always a joy to see my best customer. I threw in something extra just for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
A gift for 3 months of loyalty. Have you gotten used to our village yet?
I have.
The shore gets awfully cold this time of year. You girls be careful.
It's winter already?
It's shocking to me that Fern is staying such a loyal servant to Frieren. Because if I was her, Frieren has no sense of time. She could spend in a village for 10 years and think that was a couple of days. Well, to Fern, it was 10 years. So 3 months in this village for doing not much should be excruciating. I'd be tired working for Frieren.
Chilly.
Something occurred to me.
What's that?
I wonder if you might actually be a rather irresponsible sort of person.
You just now realize? I feel like after having to brush your master's hair for the 3rd time afterwards, it kind of indicates them as irresponsible. What, they saved your life from a powerful wizard? So what? I can do that. Man, I love Frieren. Frieren is a show anybody could like. It has tastes of everything. A little bit of romance, a little bit of slice of life, and a little bit of shonen. And all of this is speaking to me. I love shonen. I love slices of life shows. I love romance shows. It has everything that I love. This is the type of show anybody could like. And I feel like whenever I watch this, I just feel good inside. I will never not like Frieren now.
There's no way you'll be able to wake up in time. It would be impossible.
Not if I simply don't sleep.
You're that intent on seeing the sunrise?
It's really funny to me that the #1 problem of this episode is Frieren can't stop falling asleep. I feel like there's a lot more things that we could be focusing on here, but I find this really funny.
It's so beautiful.
It's just a sunrise.
Don't act tough to me. I can tell you're happy.
Maybe so. I wouldn't have been able to see this sunrise if I'd been on my own.
Oh man, Frieren, it's almost like that's the point of the sunrise, is to experience it with your friends. God, being in a group with someone that's alive for over 1,000 years must be exhausting, because you can't enjoy anything around them, dude. Especially Frieren. Frieren sucks.
A heavenly realm where souls can live in luxury. It's a nice thought.
Wow, that priest just blew the dwarf's fucking mind open. Dude had a whole existential crisis.
You act as if it hasn't been 30 years.
So, not very long at all then.
I suppose not.
This is what I'm fucking talking about. Frieren has no sense of time and it's fucking up everyone's mood. God, if she said, hey, you mind if I join your party? I'm the super powerful mage, but I'm gonna be a huge bitch about time. Fuck you! Absolutely not. Get the hell out of here.
Hyter and I rode often.
You're much friendlier than you appear.
Oh, they're pen pals. That's really cute.
We can start by looking for a giant tree.
A giant tree? That's ridiculous. We're in a forest full of them.
But Fern doesn't like when I work leisurely, so I'll try to be quick.
Let's search as efficiently as possible.
What's the deal with the epic music, guys? Come on, we're just looking for a big tree.
The legendary mage Flama will be here to help.
I mentioned this in my last video, ended up getting deleted by YouTube. Thanks, YouTube. Frieren will all of a sudden pull up the most craziest animation you've ever seen, and then just act like nothing ever just happened. Like that entire tree sequence, I don't know if I can play it or not, but that was freaking sick as fuck. And we saw nothing like that from the rest of the episode. They know how to save their budget and how to save frames, so that way when they need to pull off something cool, they can do that. Any other anime studio that suffers from bad animation and has really cool moments, take Frieren's notes so we can get constant episodes that look like this.
Heaven exists. It's more convenient if it does.
Do you have any idea exactly where this place might be?
Let me ponder.
Hey, did you guys know how to get to heaven? They're talking about it in this notebook, and I'm trying to figure out how to get there. Oh, dude, don't even about it. All you need is one of these.
Fern, that elf is a great teacher.
Is she really, though? I mean, all she does is bring Fern on adventures that potentially get her killed, and doesn't really pay too much attention to her and says, figure it out. I don't really know if I consider her the best teacher, but she's definitely a teacher.
You have a long journey ahead. It took the four of us 10 years.
I see. So we'll be following the same route you took to the Demon King's castle on your first journey.
That we will. Another brief 10-year adventure.
Bruh, that's such a weird ass way to say you're gonna do the same thing over and over again. You would expect her to be like, no, I know a shortcut. She's like, hold on. No, we're gonna do the same thing over again. It's like, fucker, what the hell's wrong with you? And that was episode 4 of Frieren. Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty mediocre episode in my opinion. Nothing really too much happened. Just pushing more of the narrative of Frieren doesn't really understand people and that she just needs to understand their emotions more and all that type of stuff. Pretty good episode in my opinion though. Definitely on the more laid back side, but I feel like that's okay. On to the next one.
You take these words to heart, Fern. Before long, Frieren will be the one in charge of you. Listen to her and be a good girl. If you don't,
If I don't what?
I'll come back as a ghost and haunt you.
Fern, I need you to listen very carefully to me. Yes, what is it? If you're a little shit to Frieren, alright, I'm gonna haunt you and you're gonna have to deal with it.
You're saying that if I'm a bad girl, you'll pay me a visit after you're gone?
You've grown into quite the sly young lady. Then I might be willing to stop by and say hello every now and again.
Oh, how the turns have tabled. The napper seems to become the nappy.
It's clear the villagers need our help.
You're starting to sound just like Himmel and the others.
The biggest difference between you and me is that I am a good girl.
All right.
Woo! Let's get it, Fern!
They're easily dispersed by high-density mana. Basic offensive magic should do.
So all I have to do is shoot through the phantoms. There it is. Phantom of the Dead.
What are you waiting on, Fern? Take your shot. Blast his ass. Oh, shit.
I didn't expect to see Himmel.
Frieren. Shoot.
Impressive.
She had no hesitation. Brother said shoot, and she said okay.
In a village near Regal Canyon, you'll find a warrior named Stark. Pick him up on your way into the Northern Lands. He's my apprentice.
Right.
Is this that red-haired dude that I've been seeing all over the cover art of Frieren? I don't know what his whole shtick is, but I hope he's at least a good character, and nothing like Gigi from Dawn to Dawn.
I've been meaning to ask, what sort of spell does that grimoire contain anyway?
One that lets you see through clothes.
You really do gather only the strangest of spells, Mistress Frieren.
That is my hobby, but this one is practical too. Depending on what the user views as clothing, it could reveal hidden weaponry or...
Frieren, I tried using that line in court, and my lawyer wasn't too happy, okay? Maybe let's find a different grimoire here.
The dragon was fierce, but our brave hero didn't break. Since that day, he has lived alongside us in the village, and that dragon has been too scared to rear its ugly head ever again. 3 whole years of peace.
Dude, from the way this woman was describing it, I was expecting like 50 years worth of peace. Only 3 years, bro? That's barely anything.
Dragons are serious. They're not the fairy tale creatures you think they are. One of them gave me this scar. I was fighting a shadow dragon.
I legitimately thought that was just the shadow from his hand, and I was like, what scar am I looking at?
No, not at all if you can keep the beast busy for 30 seconds.
Loud and clear. Just 30 seconds, huh? That really has to be my job.
Is there some kind of joke that I'm missing here?
Tell me, Stark, just how many monsters have you fought?
A big fat zero, okay? Don't abandon me, Frieren! I need your help!
Oh god, he's a fraud. I wanted this dude to be some badass, like, oh, you need me to fight a dragon for 30 seconds? That's it? I can kick that thing's ass in 10. Instead I got this stupid little bitch that can't do anything, god damn it, Frieren. Ah! So why is bro acting like he can't beat anything when his swings are more powerful than cannons? You don't have to start off your journey as defeating a dragon, okay? Find a snake, beat that. Find a troll, beat that. Find something else and beat that, and then fight a dragon, okay? You don't start at a dragon. And that was episode 5 of Frieren. Better than the 4th one in my opinion. I don't know why, but I really just like this episode. This new guy that we're just getting, I forget his name, so we're just gonna call him Red Hair Boy. Red Hair Boy is like I kind of thought he was like a Zenitsu for a minute when he's kind of like awake or like not locked in, you know, he's like the super cowardice guy but is actually strong as fuck. So maybe that might be the case here, but this dude is really powerful. So I know he's like, I haven't beaten a single monster, but he can be like, I haven't beaten a single monster yet, but I'm really close, I'm really strong, you see all the stuff that I'm doing, I can do that. It's just a little silly to me. But let me know what you thought in the comments, because I really like making these videos and y'all seem to really like them as well. So if you like them, I'll continue to make more of them. Once again, shameless plug, make sure to go check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/fearless129. That's the last part of the episode. And make sure to